The diamond is forever. How do you re-envision the diamond engagement ring for a new generation of couples? 10 designers reimagine the iconic symbol of commitment using sustainably sourced natural diamonds. And here to tell us all about it is Sally Morrison, Director of PR for Natural Diamonds at De Beers Group, and Catherine Saar, one of 10's designers and founder and designer of Almasika. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Now, Sally, let's start with you. Why do you think people still see engagement rings as such an iconic symbol of love?
Well, I think the diamond itself is an iconic symbol of love, right? It's from a very early cultures through a diamond is forever. The diamond engagement ring, I think, is really important because it's a sort of a physical symbol that a couple use to sort of display the commitment they've made to each other. And it's a symbol that they share with their community. So in an interesting way, the diamond engagement ring is a kind of linking icon that links our interior life to our immediate community and signals where we are in our lives.
Now, has your research shown that post-COVID people are still actually getting engaged?
People are very much getting engaged, and I think, you know, from the relationship experts that we've talked to, they suggest that it's to do with this intensification of relationships, that lots of people spent much more time with their partner last year than they ever had before. They were able to observe what those people did in order to get through the day. We were all like working from home, right, on Zoom, next to each other at the same kitchen table. So in many cases, that intensification meant that people who were thinking about getting engaged, that feeling was accelerated. You know, they'd gotten through COVID together. It's them against the world, and they wanted to sort of make a stand and say, we're going to be together forever. And I think that for us was really an interesting kind of idea in that, you know, everything changed last year. So how could we take this iconic symbol, the diamond engagement ring, and make it new and different for a new moment in the world and indeed a new generation of people. So we reached out to 10 designers who have very distinct, developed, specific aesthetics, you know, very, very different kinds of approaches, and said, what would you do to make the ultimate engagement ring for a modern consumer? And so that's how this project was born.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a very different world, so it deserves a new look as well. Well, you have one of the designers with you today. Catherine, how did you go about reinterpreting such an iconic symbol?
Well, interestingly, this project was the first time that my creative process started with the diamond, and it's a different way of thinking because I usually start with the design. But the ethos of the 1010 project and knowing that the diamonds were responsibly sourced from Botswana was very compelling. So I got to reflect on the meaning of love, of commitment. And for me, it's really a commitment to a journey. So the ring that I've designed represent two flows of water merging together, and this creates a powerful energy and harmony that is represented by the diamond and the journey that is going to come for the couple. But I also got to reflect on what is the ring that I will have loved to have when I got engaged. And I created a ring that can evolve with time. So if you work with other ring that I created from other collections, you can create your own stack and it can evolve with time. So it's really for the modern day woman.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. Well, Sally, we're almost out of time here, but before we go, can you tell us why it's so important for De Beers to represent independent designers as well as to tell the story of Botswana diamonds?
Well, I think, you know, Botswana is a country that's very dependent on diamond revenues. So we thought it was really important to support them and advocate for their diamonds and to ask the best talents in the business to help us do that.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you both. Real quick, where can we go for more information?
Thank you.
Go to BlueNile.com.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, celebrate love with modern design and elegance. For more information, head to BlueNile.com. De Beers Group is a proud sponsor of Las Vegas Morning Blend.